Gerald Meerschaert taking on Edmen Shahbazyan on the main card this weekend on UFC Fight Night. Cannonier versus Bohalio, 36 and 26. A 10-year age gap is insane for this middleweight division. Similar height, a little bit of a reach advantage for Gerald. I am going to go with Edmen Shahbazyan by a decision. He's coming off a knockout over AJ Dobson. Before that against Dalcha Lungiambula. And before that, getting finished by a lot of these veterans and legit guys like Anthony Hernandez on the ground, Imavov on the ground, and Jack Hermanson on the ground. Personally, I know Edmen has the KO power. He's got the finishing ability to easily go out there and put out the lights of Gerald Meerschaert, who has been knocked out plenty of times in the past by the likes of Khamzat Chimaev, by the likes of Joe Pyfer, and by the likes of Ian Heinisch inside of the UFC and Thiago Santos early on. But I think he survives. I think Edmen, for this fight, doesn't have that one punch knockout power like a lot of those guys did. He's going to hit him, he's going to rock and knock down Gerald, possibly in this fight, and he's going to have to go to the ground if he's going to want to finish him. And he's not going to want to do that because you'll probably get reversed by Gerald Meerschaert, who we all know is very, very good in those later rounds at catching you when you're tired and finishing you. So I think Edmen is able to knock down Gerald in round 1 or in round number 2, win those rounds, and I think Gerald comes back and almost submits him. We call him GM3 for a reason, is because he goes out in round number 3 and he submits his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Gerald Meerschaert is one of the more live underdogs if you're betting him live. And that's what I mean by live underdogs. Live betting, it's a very, very live guy to be betting on, because at the end, or towards the end of round 2, in round number 3, that's where he gets finished. That's where he gets finishes. He's got a second round submission, third round, and second round. He never gets a finish in round 1. It's always towards the later portion of round 2 or in round number 3. So I'm going to have to go 29-28 for Edmen Shahbazyan. I don't think he'll make this look easy, but he will for a little bit until he doesn't. That's kind of my thoughts here. Edmen Shahbazyan, unanimous decision.